A very pleasant day to you and welcome to the news on Niger Delta Television. I am George Ameli. The opening highlights. Governor Doye Diri charges Ijaw Nation to embrace unity. Dangote Refinery reduces petrol price to 825 naira. Plus, former Bayelsa State Military Administrator, Navy Captain Omoniyi Caleb Ulubolade passes on. The news details. Governor Doye Diri has charged the Ijaw Nation to embrace unity as a necessary tool for the peace and development of the nation. Governor Diri gave the charge during the commendation service in honor of late Pan Ijaw leader Chief Edwin Clark in Yenagoa. The report. The Ijaw house in Yenagoa was filled to the brim as Ijaws and indeed Nigerians came to pay their last respects to the late Pan Ijaw leader Chief Edwin Clark, who passed on the 17th of February. The Ijaw icon, seen as the rallying point of the Ijaws, Niger Deltans and minorities, was eulogized by eminent personalities as they paid tribute to the departed leader.
When Chief Clark spoke, he did not have a conversation, he gave a command. And he would scream, "Azozo now! Eh? Azozo now!" Which means stay together, stay united, work together, all of you.
This was a man. To be a man is not just money. To be a man, not be only money. To be a man, this man a man, not be only position. Here, lying in this sacred hall, is our father, who by every account, by every reckoning, was indeed a man. Was indeed a man. At his death, all of us have lost a part. Best part of us, gone. He represented the best of the Ijaw Nation.
For the Bayelsa State Governor, it is a time for Bayelsans to rally around one another in love and unity, virtues by Edwin Clark held dearly to his heart.
What more do we want as a people, more than being united? And the moment we are always united, the Ijaw man has never been defeated and will never ever be defeated. There are those who have laid down their lives for us to live. Those who have done the needful to create a state that today the Ijaw people can be proud of as the Jerusalem of the Ijaw Nation, Bayelsa State. One of those who struggled for the creation of the state is lying in state today, in a place that he rightly belongs to.
Former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria echoed the sentiments of Senator Doye Diri as he reiterated that unity of purpose.
The only thing we can do for Ike Clark is for us to unite and for us not to discriminate against ourselves. When you meet Ike Clark, and if he's talking about Ijaw people, he talks about Ijaw people. Does not bother about the kingdom or the sub-tribe of Ijaw you belong to. That is Ike Clark.
Yenagoa's commendation service was just one of the numerous activities marking the rite of passage of the late Chief Edwin Clark, who shall be laid to rest on Tuesday, May the 13th. From the Ijaw house in Yenagoa, George Ameli reporting for NDTV News. May the soul of the Pan Ijaw leader rest in peace. Moving on. The Bayelsa State government has reaffirmed its determination to aggressively pursue its housing scheme program by providing low-cost residential homes for civil servants. The Deputy Governor, Senator Lawrence Erujakbo, made this known while granting audience to the Bayelsa chapter of the National Association of Government General Medical and Dental Practitioners, NAGGMDP, in Government House Yenagoa at the weekend. Senator Eri-Jakpo clarified that the low-cost housing scheme, which will be run on owner-occupier basis, is targeted at enhancing the welfare of workers. According to the Deputy Governor, the present administration has declared emergency on the housing sector to address the shortage of residential and office accommodation confronting civil servants in the state. He assured that the ongoing construction of the 9-story new Secretariat building will be completed in record time, not only to tackle the issue of office accommodation, but also to boost the productivity of the state's workforce. He said government had already mandated the State Housing Authority to directly handle the program to avoid bottlenecks and unnecessary delays. Dangote Petroleum Refinery has reduced the depot price of petrol to 825 naira per litre as competition continues in the domestic market. Reports have confirmed that the refinery has reduced its price to 825 naira per litre for its customers through a rebate of 10 naira after successful loading of products at the refinery. The current price adjustment has allowed its customers and marketers to retail the product at between 830 naira and 835 naira, outpricing importing marketers and private depot owners. Last month, the Dangote refinery effected a price reduction twice within a space of a week, crashing its gantry price by 45 naira from 880 naira to 835 naira per litre. This followed the restart and full implementation of the Naira for Crude agreement with local refiners after an earlier suspension. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has urged his supporters to tone down their confrontational approach to the state's political situation and instead follow his strategic steps towards enduring peace by showing restraint. Governor Fubara gave the advice on Sunday night while speaking at a night of tributes organized by the Rivers Elders and Leaders Forum in honor of the late elder statesman, Chief Edwin Kiagbodo Clark, at the Royal House of Grace Church in Port Harcourt, the state capital. The governor noted that some of the remarks and actions of his supporters were unnecessary and contrary to his personal beliefs and principles of pursuing peace in the midst of the political crisis in the state. He stressed that as a leader, he was quite aware of the enormous responsibilities before him and was doing what was needed to be done within the ambits of the law to restore normalcy in a bid to move the state forward, adding that he now enjoys peace of mind and appears even healthier. Governor Fubara emphasized the importance of drawing inspiration from the life and values of late Pa Clark, particularly his commitment to peace, unity, personal sacrifice, and statesmanship. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, in a move to reposition the party ahead of the 2027 general elections, will be swearing in new members of its Board of Trustees, BOT. This was contained in a notice by the party's Director of Publicity, Chinwe Nnorom, on Sunday night in Abuja. Reports show that the Board of Trustees of the party had remained sacrosanct since 2015, with members staying beyond the 5-year tenure prescribed by the party's constitution. Several members are said to have completely retired from politics, while few others are either dead or now in the ruling party, the APC. This development represents a significant step in the party's effort to revitalize its internal structures and foster unity ahead of the 2027 general elections. Should you just be joining us, you're onto the news on Niger Delta Television. On the headlines so far, Governor Doyejiri charges the John Nation to embrace unity. Dangote Refinery reduces petrol price to 825 naira. Still to come in the news, former Bayelsa State Military Administrator, Navy Captain Omoniyi Caleb Olubolade passes on. Details of this story and others will be with you after the break. Please stay with us.
Welcome to Niger Delta Television News and Current Affairs Department at the NS Ikoli Media Complex, Yen Yanagwa, Bayelsa State.
One of NDTV's traditional objectives is to disseminate information with renewed vigor. We build teamwork for accountability, efficiency, and accuracy.
Our community reports, eyewitness accounts, current affairs discussions are detailed and competitive.
As NDTV reporters, undiluted report is our goal. We gather the news and bring it to you just as it is.
Our cameras are poised to get in the story behind the story in an in-depth news report.
Our new digital equipment are top-notch with clearer visuals and audio. NDTV is repositioned to serve you better.
Join us on the news every day at 7 a.m., 12 p.m. and our major bulletin at 7:30 p.m. on Channel 25 UHF. NDTV, crystallizing the vision.
Thanks for being there. The news continues. In a new report from Human Rights Watch, HRW alleges that Burkina Faso's military forces, alongside allied militia, were responsible for the deaths of at least 130 civilians in a massacre near the town of Solenzo in March. This incident followed a military operation led by Burkinabe Special Forces, which resulted in widespread civilian casualties and the displacement of ethnic Fulanis, often accused by the government of supporting Islamist militants, an allegation denied by community leaders. Despite assurances from military leaders to combat the ongoing insurgency, militant attacks have persisted, leading to thousands of deaths and displacements of millions. Ahead of HRW's findings, recent reports indicated further militant violence over the weekend, causing additional military and civilian casualties. On the entertainment scene, veteran Nollywood actor Ibrahim Chatta shunned the 2025 AMVCA event, expressing the view that the awards is of no significance to him. For details of this report and more in entertainment news, let's join Mayowa Akadi.
Veteran Nigerian actor Ibrahim Chatta has stated that he is uninterested in winning the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, AMVCA, despite being nominated for Best Lead Actor for his role in House of God. He lost the award to Femi Adebayo for his role in Seven Doors. While speaking on the Curiosity Made Me Ask podcast on Sunday, Ibrahim Chatta emphasized that the AMVCA holds no personal significance for him as a form of reaction to his loss. During his interview on the podcast, he noted that he is not interested in the AMVCA award when the host, Isbeyu, implored him to include winning AMVCA award in his prayers. Nigerian singer and rapper Keshiro Ololade, popularly known as Lil Kelsh, has expressed his opinion about marriage in a recent interview on the Esther Show. The shocky hitmaker revealed that he doesn't believe in marriage because it rarely works out. While he acknowledged that some marriages work out, he cited the high rate of divorce and the prevalence of unhappy marriages as reasons for his stance. Lil Kesh mentioned that he has been single for a long time and is not currently interested in dating nor settling down anytime soon, as he prefers to focus on his career and personal priorities. He emphasized that his decision is not about being a playboy, but rather about not wanting to jeopardize anyone's happiness by entering into a marriage he does not fully believe in. Lil Kesh asserted that he is not completely ruling out marriage, but for now, it's not on his agenda because he is not ready to build the kind of happy home he wants and won't rush into marriage or fatherhood just for the sake of it, but rather wait until he is sure about it. Amber Hyde, a 39-year-old American actress and activist, revealed on Mother's Day that she is now a mother of 3 after welcoming twins, a daughter Agnes and a son Ocean. She shared the news along with a photo of their tiny feet and expressed her gratitude for the completion of the dream family she has strived to build for years. Hyde had already welcomed her oldest daughter, Onag, in 2021 and had moved to Spain after the high-profile legal battles with her ex-husband, actor Johnny Depp. In her Instagram post, Hyde said that becoming a mother by herself and on her own terms was the most humbling experience of her life. I am Mayowa Akadi for NDTV Entertainment News.
Now on to the exciting world of sports. Trending from our ever-busy world of sports, Remo Stars Football Club have been crowned champions of the 2024-2025 Nigeria Premier Football League. This took place on Sunday, May 11th, after the team defeated Ikorodu City by 4 goals to 1. For details of the report and other sports stories, let's join Ayemi Miene.
Despite conceding an early goal in the 15th minute, Remo Stars responded with 4 straight goals. After Siriku Alimi tied the scores in the 37th minute, Ibrahim Shaib gave them the lead in the 41st minute, with Babatunde Bello scoring the third in the 48th minute and Olamilekon Adedayo adding the fourth in the 67th minute. The Southwest team cruised to their first league title in style. The victory concluded a strong season for Remo Stars and secured their first top-flight title. With just a game left, Remo Stars have 10 points ahead of second place Rivers United, solidifying their place as champions. Founded by Kunle Soname in 2004, their ascent from lower division football to MPFL champions is a historic accomplishment. Prince Dapo Abiodun, the governor of Ogun State, presented the title to the Ogun-based team in front of ecstatic supporters at the Remo Stars Stadium. They will represent Nigeria in the Total Energies CAF Championship next season. At the World Relay Championships in Guangzhou, China, Success Edouan helped Great Britain win gold medal in the women's 4x100-meter relay with a dominant final leg on her senior international debut. In the final straight, the 20-year-old outran Maria Perez of Spain and Sherita Jackson of Jamaica as Team Great Britain, which also included Nia Wiederborn Goodison, Amy Hunt, and Bianca Williams, won in 42.21 seconds. Spain finished second in 42.28 seconds, followed by Jamaican quartet that included Sherry-Ann Fraser-Price, a former Olympic and world champion, in third place with 42.33 seconds. Meanwhile, South Africa won gold in the men's 4x100-meter relay in 37.61 seconds, but Jamaica was unable to qualify for the event at the 2025 World Championship in Tokyo, Japan. Ayemi Miene for NDTV Sports.
On a very sad note, former military administrator of Bayelsa State and retired naval officer, Navy Captain Omoniyi Caleb Olubolade, retired, has died at the age of 70. Olubolade, who marked his 70th birthday on November 30, 2024, passed away on Sunday, May 11, in Apapa, Lagos. His death was announced in a statement signed by his first daughter, Oluwa Yemisi Akinyadewo, and his first son, Dayo Olubolade. According to the statement, Olubolade, who also served as the Minister of Special Duties, Minister of State for the Federal Capital Territory, and Minister of Police Affairs, collapsed while playing lawn tennis. The statement added that Olubolade drove himself to the facility to play lawn tennis in the evening and slumped while playing, adding that efforts made by medical officers around to revive him proved abortive. On that sad note, we conclude the news. But just before we go, our closing highlights. Governor Doyediwe has charged the Ijaw nation to embrace unity as a necessary tool for the peace and development of the nation. We also brought to you a report that Dangote Petroleum Refinery has reduced the depot price of petrol to 825 naira per litre as competition continues in the domestic market. And finally in the news, former military administrator of Bayelsa State and retired naval officer, Navy Captain Omoniyi Caleb Olubolade, retired, has died at the age of 70. That's the news. Thanks for staying. I am George Ameli.